but I'm late, so late because I fell asleep. I wanted to talk about the complexion for protection, right? With everything going on with Cassie and Diddy, I thought about it. I said, Cassie got the complexion for protection, so she'll get the support that she needs for her abuse. Also, I wanted to talk about some of these comments that I saw on my other live. Hopefully, y'all come on the live because I know I'm literally so late for the live. I wanted to talk about some of the comments that I saw on this on my on the video that I posted about the Indian girl calling the black girl the N-word and so much support she was getting. I was like, she got support because she was disrespecting a black woman. But if she was disrespecting someone with the complexion for protection, would she be getting all this support? And that's the question. Would she be getting the support if she was disrespecting someone with the complexion for protection? Because if something happens to a black woman, she's lying, it didn't happen, or no one, she gets no support. But if something happens, even if something didn't happen, like to a woman that's not black, or people will be inclined to support them. Or like if something happened, they'll be like, oh, she provoked it, or something like that. She provoked it. She deserves it. Hi. Hi. Like a man could be abusive first, a black woman he abuses, and then she comes out with her story and then no one believes it. And then when he's caught abusing a woman of another race, then oh, okay. Hey boo. When he's caught abusing a woman from another race, then okay, the other woman from another race to get support. Make sure you like the live, guys. Like and subscribe. Then the other race of women would get support. So that's why I said the complexion for protection. Yeah, sometimes that's the case. Sometimes black women are seen as the problem, the bad guy, because all the stereotypes against us. We're seen as the aggressor. We're seen as the aggressor because of just being a black woman, right? All the stereotypes, because in that, bro, I gotta block you because I'm doing good. I came late on the live because I fell asleep. And when I woke up out of my sleep because my mother called me and I was, no, this is just a live. I'm just talking about the complexion for protection. I wonder if anybody in this comment in the chat understands what I'm talking about. He says people are doing a lot right now. Um, I was when I talk about the complexion for protection, I was inspired by this video to do this live because I posted a video of the Indian woman calling a black woman the N-word aggressively in the video, and some people were saying, yes, we're tired of, yes, call her the N-word. We're tired of the ghetto culture. And I'm like, if she was a ghetto black woman, she would have got, the Indian girl would have got her tail whooped if she was a ghetto, if she was ghetto. So it's like, because they're saying it to a black woman or being disrespectful to a black woman, a lot of people are like, yes, that's what I wanted to say a long time ago, just to any random black woman. That's why I say it's the complexion for protection. Like if Cassie, she's getting protection for everything, and she's getting believed. But if it was a black woman that was a dark skin or black, fully black woman that was in that position, would she be believed or get that protection? Yeah, it's like, that's exactly the N-word. Exactly. That's why I don't like it. I don't like using the N-word. But even when some people use the N-word as, oh, I still don't like it. As casual thing, I still don't like it. I just think it's derogatory to even call yourself that. I always had debates about that. I was like, why even use that word? Why even say it? Especially when black people say it, just looks ghetto to me. It looks trashy when you're just using the N word. But anyhow, when men abuse their preferences, these women should stop giving them access. They could do whatever they want, but the point is, if the preference get abused, they'll be believed. But if black women get abused, we're not believed, and that's the point. A lot of times we're not believed. We're the aggressor, or we're the problem, or we're not supported, or you get what I'm saying? So whether the preferences with them or not, the point is, sometimes you don't have the complexion for protection. That's why I always say stuff about black to up to black women. Just stay out the way. Stay to yourself, because you have a lot of people who have hate towards black women for no particular reason. You said that's the solution. These type of men needs to be ostracized. Look how when Tory Lane's pow pow Megan the Stallion. Hey Artivore, thanks for joining. Make sure you like the live, guys. Um when Megan the Stallion got pow pow, a lot of black men was supporting it. A lot of people, women, black people was just support. She wasn't getting support. Black men, just people in general, they wasn't supporting Megan the Stallion. I guess she doesn't have the complexion for protection. And they even saying, oh, it didn't happen. And that's what I'm talking about. The complexion for protection. That's the reason why she wasn't getting that support. Because it's coming out, a lot of this stuff about Cassie saying, oh, I'm lost without you, saying all this stuff, even when she was with her husband. Even though, saying that to Diddy, they're not people are not on the internet calling her a liar. People are not on the internet calling Cassie a liar after all the stuff that she was sent, the text messages saying, "Oh, I'm lost without you." After when she was already with her husband, she was sending those text messages, and they're not on the internet bashing Cassie. Why? Because she has a complexion for protection. Sometimes these men, their preference to achieve a different outcome, however, the same negative experience. That's true. Because the problem is not the women. That's why. So we have, and a lot of the times that whole negative about black women, the aggressor is from black men who abuse women, and they go on these podcasts and look into it. A lot of these men that have the podcast, it turns out later on they have abuse case against black women that hate that they have. So a lot of this stuff is from men that abuse women, and they don't like black women because they already done abuse black women, so they're coming on there. Black woman is the aggressor. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You get it. Everybody's not gonna get what I'm saying, but if you get it, you get it. And that's the you said black women shouldn't tolerate disrespect from anyone. It's all good until black women start getting on code. What black women gotta do is worry about ourselves. Have you just like what black women are doing and being independent, getting a trade, getting an education. High standards protect you from low quality experience. Okay, yes, that's what I'm telling you. That's a good one. This You said, girl, I get it. Like they shouldn't be putting that. Yeah, because it seems like they were quick to call, like anytime a black woman would come up with abuse story, oh, black woman's the problem, you can't defend yourself after these gaslighting narcissists, the abuse that they're doing, you're the problem. But now look what happened to Megan. She got powed in the foot. She's they found a bullet fragment in her foot. The hospital called, reported it to the police, right? All right, she's deemed as a liar. Now, Cassie has text messages sending to Diddy saying, "Oh, I'm ready, whatever. I don't want to misquote it, but I know for sure she said that she's lost without him, right? Even when they were broken up. So, is she being called a liar? Because she has a complexion for protection. You said your mom always tell you you're a strong black woman. You just could be a woman, because I don't see the situation why it got to be a thing of strong black woman. You could just be a woman. A woman living your life. That's it. Because there's too much stereotypes towards black women that we're strong and stuff like that. And is that why we're supposed to put up with abuse and stuff? I'm glad I got up and did the live even though I'm late. I don't care. I still do the lives. Even though I came late, I fell asleep, I still showed up. But even they start with kids. Like if two kids do something, One, the dark skin or light skin, or the lighter skin is deemed as the good kid, and the darker skin is deemed as a bad kid, and the darker kid so will get in trouble. So it's like programming, brainwashing. So it starts early on. You said Cassie has not been slandered for her sex choice. She's seen as a victim, like I said, because she has the complexion for protection. Had it been any other black women, a lot of people would be jumping on her like, hey, it's different standard. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So you get it. The root to fall, the root of all evil. You get it. It's a different standard, and it's a program in general. Like, black women do not have the complexion for protection. If you're too dark, you're the aggressor. Remember how back in the days, I don't know if y'all know, but Naomi Campbell was always fighting and seemed as the aggressor. I don't think she was fighting. I think she was defending herself, honestly, because it's like they provoke black women hard a lot. But then they do it because if you react, you're seen as the aggressor. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, bye, honey. Thank you, Tanny. Join the next live if you gotta go, Danielle. Oh, I need to eat something. Do you guys get the concept of what I'm talking about? Let me know if you get the concept of what I'm speaking of. That's why black women have to mind your business, stay woke, and stay out the way. Stay out the way, because a lot of things that happen to you, you're going to be seen as the aggressor or blamed. Because people already have, hey, Mandy, or you're going to seem as the aggressor or even blamed for certain things that happen to you. Because why? You don't have the complexion for protection. Simple concept. Oh, you got to rewind this. I was talking. Yeah, no, we could still talk about it. I was talking about how there's a double standard. Like if something happens to a black woman, she a lot of times she would say, "Oh, she's the problem" or "she's the aggressor," right? And for instance, the example that I did when the Indian girl was calling the black girl the N word in the video that I posted, one of the last videos that I posted. And the people that were supporting her, oh, I like the Indian girl, yes, yes, people are tired of the ghetto culture, just the whole mentality behind it. Like, what did she do to be disrespected like that? And if she was so ghetto, she would never reacted with words. She would reacted with, how ghetto girls react. So people was blaming her. Also, whenever Megan Thee Stallion got hurt, people was blaming her, supporting Tory Lanez. And now Cassie came out with her story. No one's calling her a liar, even though the text message proved that lies were being told. And we continue to attack each other, and that's an issue too. That's why I always talk about self-hate. It's the self-hating type, the ones that's programmed to not, the self-hating type, ignorant type, program mentality type, quick to come down on their own quickly. Because a lot of the times in the comments, a lot of black men were supporting that Indian woman. Oh, I want to marry her and stuff. I'm like, I'm glad she said that. It's a thing where they wanted to say that to all black women. The comments tripped me out, though, in that video. The comments really tripped me out in that video. It just shows the mentality that I was always telling you, I always talk about.